Hey, what's up, man? Let's see. No, I have two brands, and essentially I've merged Proving Ground and um, Unlimited, which was my all-female show. I've merged those two, so they're now Proving Grounds Unlimited, and then is more akin to what NXT is. And so both shows have male and female rosters. Some of these arenas I haven't actually finished yet, so you're going to see a lot with the Maximum Overdrive logo. That's a placeholder. But that I do actually have a Maximum Overdrive show, but I had to use that logo for now for most of them. So you'll see that a lot. And if for some reason you can't hear me or you're having trouble hearing me, just let me know, and I'll try and adjust my microphone. Uh, Probably. I don't know. I want to try and start doing some shows sometime soon. I still have a lot of arenas to finish, and a few of my championships I'm currently reworking due to some limitations in the game. Okay, so March is V for victory. I'm gonna have an impulse there, then Road to Glory, and this will be where the All Star Classic used to be, but it's going to become a UPW live event. No, I'm retaining as many champions as I can. There were a few characters that are no longer available. The creators either didn't make them or did not upload them, And so I will have to crown a new All-Star champion, and the same for the international champion, because the person who the person who made the international champion from my previous games chose to not put them up on community creations, and I respect that. That's fine. So I'm just gonna have to crown a new champion. Those two titles are vacated. I might actually. I'm still waiting on a few others that I have from my previous universe mode. I try to maintain the same roster as much as I can, but so I'm still waiting on them. If I still have any slots left, I probably will look around. And since you offered yours up, they will be looked at first. Um, Sorry, trying to figure this out here. I'm looking at a list in case you're wondering why I'm just sitting there. I have to. I have everything all written down, so. Okay. So. Hey, this is the first time in a long time I've talked on a stream, man. Also, welcome. Okay, thanks, Ricky Morrow, for letting me know that. So that needs to go. I was telling, I don't know if you're still watching, James, but I was telling the other guy that you're going to see the Maximum Overdrive logo a lot. I finished my arenas, but I did create shells, and so that's a placeholder for pretty much every pay-per-view. Or, I don't know if it's really pay-per-view, but you know what I mean. So that needs to be live. Gracias. Maybe I will. Uh, Man, it's hard keeping this straight. So, okay, December, November. November is Battle Royale. I'm not even sure why I'm putting these all in here right now because I'm going to have to go back in after I finish the arenas and redo them. But I figure at least if I have them on the calendar, I'll have an idea of what the hell I'm doing. And I used to set this Battle Royale to Royal Rumble, except they always automatically book the Royal Rumble match. But this year, and maybe I'm wrong, you can customize this. So instead of the Royal Rumble, I can do a Battle Royal. Or not. I don't know. We'll see. 8-man. Hey, perfect. So now I don't have to do that booking myself, which is great. Yeah, I think my days of commentary are long over. I used to do it, but I just don't have the I guess part of that's confidence. The other part of it is that I don't have the time to really do it. Never say never, James. Man, these logos have really screwed me up. Okay, so that used to be Breakout. And I've moved Maximum Overdrive, the actual Maximum Overdrive, to September. And that needs to have Fastlane. Sucker? Man, that makes me miss Booker T. Also, I have 3 viewers and 16 comments. 316. Just pointing that out. So, good. Okay. So then I'll probably make that an impulse event. Yeah. I have 0 WWE stars on my roster. In fact, anything that's considered in-game as much as possible, I try and remove. But to each their own. I know there's a lot of people who do, I guess, like Dream Feds and stuff. Yeah. Yep. The second I load the game, I disable and remove pretty much everything I can so that it's essentially a UPW game. I'm sure you and I know Jay does, and I know you do. So, what the hell? What show am I looking for? Oh yeah, Impulse. I think the one nice thing about Universe, and I haven't played it with my custom stuff yet. I haven't even started it, but I did start going through and changing up uh, allies and rivals and looking at um, overall attributes and assigning people to different title divisions and the match tables. I played around with the match tables, and I gotta admit the changes that they did this year are pretty damn nice. Triple threat. The main event would be 1-on-1, and that's good. No, the main event is a 2v2 ladder. Actually, no. That match shouldn't even be on here because there are no tag teams on Homecoming. don't mind a fatal four-way. That's probably good. And then I don't know if either of you know this, but is it possible to put custom matches in here? I'm guessing it's not. I mean, I guess I do have something like that. I have an NXT universe mode for Noel Taylor. So I do have that, and that's WWE. So if I create a custom match, I can put it on the match table. I'll have to try that out. I thought I already had a few. Hey, thanks. Let's see. Yeah, I will. I'll upload Alice as a partner. Um, I think I still need to finish her moveset. So, yeah, I'm incredibly slow. So I apologize for that. Yeah, that's Ruby Scott. Not Sophia Fusion. They are at the end of the previous season, season 2. They became a tag team, and that will be uh, part of the storyline for the third season. I don't know if I'm going to upload Noelle just yet. I might wait until. I mean, by the time I upload her, the next game will probably be out. Uh, I still haven't even started my universe, so as you can tell, I'm pretty slow moving with a bunch of things. I'm going to switch this around, so this is 25 and this is 25. And I think that's good. Okay. Oh, I forgot to look at the 1v1 matches. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be getting 2K20 either. In fact, I'm pretty sure I'm not. I know there's talk about another. It has not been 20 years. It's been 19. No, there is talk about them making a competition wrestling game, and I'm not sure if it's going to be WWE or not. So I'm more interested in that. I want to see what they do with that. And like I said, I'm very slow moving. So by the time I get this going, the next game will probably be out. So I don't look forward to starting all over again before I even get a chance to enjoy it. So probably just going to skip it. I'm going to guess that these Iron Man matches are 30 minutes. Well, Jay was telling me that there may actually be a female story mode for the coming year, but even still, I think I might wait it out until the game goes on sale because I don't know. I'm just not in any rush to get it. I feel like any major overhaul that they make in the game will be there when the game goes down to half price. So I don't know. And it'll likely be in the 2K21 or whatever they decide to call it by that point. So I'm probably just going to wait it out. A ladder match might be good. Okay, ladder match. Put this way up. So I'll do 45. Yeah, I got it mixed up there. I wish you could order these. Okay, story editor. Yeah, that would be pretty damn amazing. Yeah, I'll show you how I have my weekly shows set up. So there's my championships. This show has, because I've merged Unlimited and Proving Grounds, so this one actually has all of the championships from both of those shows. So it should, yeah, 6 total. And the match card is pretty standard, but I did want to have some possibility of variety, so I did throw in No Holds Barred and Steel Cage at 1% on the rare chance that that might happen. And then I like tornado tag matches, so I put that in at 10%. Yeah, and then that's it. I tried to leave out any of the major specialty matches, like, obviously you don't want Hell in a Cell or Steel Cage matches popping up every week, so I left those off. No, I didn't put any briefcases in. Mainly because I don't want to have a Money in the Bank match in my universe mode. If you could have the briefcases, I guess you could manually assign it, but that's beside the point. I did think about doing something with Alex Price, having a briefcase, and yeah. So, but I ended up deciding against it. So we are in October. Also, James, let me see here. When I was looking at it before, one of your characters was on the home screen. Yeah, but I think I misunderstood what you were asking. Yes, you actually can have Money in the Bank briefcases. You can put, I think you can put up to 2 on each show. Yeah. So, we left off in September. Yes, yeah, she really is, man. I don't think she's gonna have any trouble in my universe mode. Yeah, here in a second I'll sweep through. I need to clean up the roster a little bit, but I'll show you who I have assigned to what show. Some of it's probably not going to be a surprise, but and And also, if you're interested, I'll show you who's currently in what division, but that's probably going to change. So let's see, September. This is Fight Night. Yeah, she has, man. I actually played against her, and I was trying to test out a moveset. I think it was for Ray, and she like decimated me. I mean, I'm not like I wouldn't compete professionally in a WWE tournament, but I'm pretty decent at the game, and she cleaned my clock. Actually, kind of took me by surprise. What titles do you have? Just out of curiosity. So the main event is a fatal four-way. See, that seems. I don't really think that's not gonna cut it. I'll have to clean that up later. Fight night is always a 1v1 bout, always, in the main event. So I don't mind having a fatal four-way on the show, though. It's gonna be a no holes barred. Actually, if you made a Thanos attire for her, that'd be pretty dope. Be interested to see how you do that too. Three tag matches in one show? Are you shitting me? No, thank you. Two at the most. Oh, sweet. Hey, man, I can't say anything. I've got so many that are unfinished. Now, it's interesting that this show doesn't have any rivalry match table set up by default. Anyways, I just realized that this logo right here is what the old Fight Night logo used to look like. So it's very similar. 16, that's a lot. I have quite a few, but I don't have 16. I'm thinking about possibly merging a few, but I don't really know how I want to handle that. I got to think on that a little bit. If anything, I really want to scale back, which is why I brought it down to 2 shows instead of 3, because I felt like 3 was too much. Okay, so Fight Night in August. All right, James. And then this will be let me see. I think I have Impulse. Yes. So And you can you can tell just kind of from how I've been setting it up. Impulse is the same concept as NXT Takeover. So it's the kind of pay-per-view, if you will, of Homecoming, and it never changes. It's always going to be Impulse. Yeah, see, for my women, I have a women's world title, the women's tag, um, and the internet championship. So I have three on the main roster for the women, and then Homecoming has um, a title for women as well, the Rising Star Championship. So Road to Glory, UPW Live. This should be Battle Royal. Yep. Another Impulse. And the actual Maximum Overdrive. Fight Night. Yeah. My friend Jay is like really good at making custom belts, and he's been on a tear lately. He's just making some beautiful, beautiful uh, championships. Let's see. That is normally where I would put the All Star Classic, but I don't think you can do tournaments. Let's see. No, you cannot. So I'll leave that blank for now. Excuse me. Okay, so June is where Fallout would typically fall, but I'm rearranging it so uh, where breakout. The question is, yeah, breakout. Hey, 45 minutes isn't bad actually. I don't even want to tell you how long I spend on my belts. It's kind of pathetic. There we go. Backlash. And I gotta make sure I have enough here for Homecoming. Should have 4 total for Homecoming. So this is going to be Queen of the Ring, which I finally will have a trophy of sorts for. I will have a Queen of the Ring championship. The whole idea behind that is that it will be defended only at Queen of the Ring. Yeah, so Maximum Overdrive is one of them. Battle Royale, V for Victory, um, and then I have my tournament, which is Queen of the Ring, and Fight Night, which is kind of akin to like what a SummerSlam would be. Let's see. V for victory. That would be like the end of the year show. Yeah, see, I don't know. I guess I'll just pick Clash of Champions because it's a tournament show, so it really, and actually, I can include Homecoming on this one as well. Same logo for all these because I mean I keep forgetting that it tells me the name right down there at the bottom, but anyways, and then this will be another UPW live event. And those have make sure I set this up right here. It's a breakout. I think I'll put an impulse here so that I should have 1, 2, 3. That'll be 3 impulse shows, and then they also participate in the All-Star Classic. And I think I threw them in Queen of the Ring, so that's plenty of shows for them. And again, I might have to make some changes once I have the actual logos in and it's easier to tell what the hell I'm doing, I can go back in and make changes. Okay, so done with that. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good roster. 50-50. I don't have quite yet 100 people, but of my personal built roster, I have like 48 or some odd people. I like it shows Cassie on the power rankings. It's always nice. Superstars. I think this is going to be just the UPW people. No, it's not. Yeah, I have other people, some close friends who I always grab some of their characters. But so I guess the best way to do it would actually be to look at the. Oh, sweet. How are they doing? Are they holding their own? Yeah, so you can see the International Championship is vacated. These are my current champions who carried over from 2K18. Aaron Anderson is the World Heavyweight Champion Jessica Bell, her first time with the Women's World Championship. Natty for the Internet Champion, and then the League Tag Team Champions, and the somewhat newly crowned NDR for the Women's Tag. And those are my championships on Unlimited, and then I still have to finish off the main plate for the Rising Star Championship. As you can see, it's not quite finished. And then there's the vacated All-Star Championship. And then Rob Crowhurst, a good friend of mine, he does some awesome work, so I always tell people to check him out. But he's my Cruiserweight Champion. He's actually been the Cruiserweight Champion for quite a while. He was the inaugural champion when I did the tournament for that after I first introduced it. And he's held it ever since. So, yeah. Yeah, it's always weird. I've made some adjustments to their attributes, and sometimes, sometimes it's they do really well, sometimes they don't. I always try to balance everyone so that they are appropriately weighted, and the attributes change from game to game in how they impact the matches. So as they introduce new features and stuff, different attributes do different, or they don't do different things, but they hold different weight. So I always try to balance them out. And sometimes they maintain their high victory count. Sometimes they don't, and that's okay. I'm fine with that. But these are the divisions for the All-Star Championship. I still have a few more to add before I can do the All-Star Tournament, and that's probably going to be the first set of matches that I do. Just because that title's been vacated. It was actually vacated since last year's game. I never got to the point where I was ready to actually do a show. So, and I actually never finished uploading the rest of Indestructible. I did finish the show, but I didn't finish uploading it, and I probably won't, unfortunately. That's awesome, man. I always like seeing kind of what my other characters do in other creators' companies. Yeah. As you can tell from this, Alex Price defeated Hannah Brightly at Indestructible to win the Rising Star Championship. There is no current champion, but Colt Diaz was the #1 contender at the time. And yeah, so I don't think a lot of these people, well, people know Brent Steele. That's Jay's creation. But the rest of these, let's see, Elliot Bentley is mine, Nolan Frazier, La Grand Premio, and then Willie Fox is made by Rob Crowhurst. And also, see, oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, a lot of new faces. Oh, that's actually a good fit. I like that. I'm gonna have to try that out now. In fact, I think I need to download the new version of Natty. I think you uploaded that one, right? Oh, well, I haven't seen that entrance in a while, but I just the sound of it, it sounded like it would be a good fit. I'd have to watch it. Yeah, I like the goggles. I like the whole thing, but I thought the goggles were a nice touch. I think I still have. I don't know if it's the first version, but it was the first version that I was able to get. I need to. Can you edit it? No, you can't. Yeah, okay, then I think I have the newer version because I remember you telling me that you redid her face before I was able to get her. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Brooklyn Glory. I was trying to remember who the number one contender was. I would say that's pretty good. And oh, that's not right. Okay. Oh, wait a second. It changed. Misfit representation right here. I'll come back to that one. Was that Hell's Yeah in reference to Ricky Maru's comment about the war zone? Just not sure if I missed something. And then, yeah, I think he's asked me before to download his character. Let's see. Yes. So Brent Steele and Rob Crowhurst. And I think these guys will be a good match. And I just need to decide what I want to do here with the oh, okay. It might be different when I go back, so I'll enjoy it in case it doesn't last. Let's see here. See, I wish you could do a Fatal 4-Way storyline. I would like that greatly. But I might do kind of an odd thing here and do a tag team rivalry with a non-tag team pair, and that'll kind of work its way out into some sort of multi-man match. Just trying to figure out what I want to do here. Maybe I'll leave that for now. I'll leave it until I completely sort that out. All right. I've always thought that was interesting. How I know it's wrestling, but like you'll see occasionally you'll see like a tag team where they're supposed to be related, but they have different last names. Or sometimes like they don't even have a last name. It's just like well, like Edge and Christian, for example. Connor Hale. Uh, NDR, Samoan Syndicate. Let's see. I'm gonna switch over to my tag team list here. I think I have all the tag teams created, except for the ones I don't have, which I think. Let's see here. Calgary. I don't have the Calgary Hit Squad. And Done and Dusted is not available yet either because I don't have Damien Dunn. So I think those are the only two teams I'm missing. Oh, and then Rachel Osborne and Von Isley. I have a tentative tag team listed for them as well. But they're not going to be a team starting out, so. Let's see. Well, yeah, I know. I wish there was. No, okay. So typically, Snow Patrol would be a heel. So you're actually right. They should be heels. But since I don't have Calgary Hit Squad, and because Von Isley and Rachel Osborne are not a tag team yet, I needed a face tag team. So right now they're faces, but that probably will not last very long. Because I only have, I mean, if I look at my female tag teams, NDR, they're heels. The Misfits are faces, so that's one face team. Burke and Bishop, they're heels. Bell Ringers are heels. And so when I eventually put Billy Joe and Scarlet Moon together, they'll probably be heels as well. So I needed another face tag team. So they just, unfortunately, are stuck as faces for now. But you're right, they should be heels. I don't think they are, James. I looked for them. I mean, I don't want to. Don't quote me on that, but I didn't remember seeing them last time I looked. Huh. Yeah, I have a stable. Not really satanic, but I have a stable with James Sullivan planned, and it's a little different, but the only way I can think to describe it is my idea for it is kind of like um, the stable that CM Punk was in, where he would like brainwash people and they shave their heads and that kind of thing. So it's not really satanic, but maybe a little cult-like. Appreciate it, sir. Appreciate it. Canadian Coalition. And oh yeah, so I don't have Canadian Coalition either. My wait, Yes, yes, Straight Edge Society. Thank you. I don't know why I couldn't remember that. uh, what was your friend's work? Oh, Rob Crowhurst. I think I think that's who you were asking about. Yeah, it's Rob. Let me make sure I'm giving that to you right, just so you can look him up. I actually have it written down here. Let's see. It's ROB, no space, no underscore. ROBCROWHURST. Yeah, unfortunately, it didn't last very long. It had a lot of potential, though. I felt like, but that's kind of how it goes sometimes. All right, I think I've done just about everything that I want to do with it today, but I'm fine with doing a few matches if I have any requests. Yeah, it's weird because CM Punk, I don't know. I always enjoyed him, um, his promos, but yeah, that part of his career was kind of short and forgettable. All right. Now keep in mind that sure, yeah. Now Snow Patrol is interesting in the sense that Haley, her moveset is not finished yet, so I can do the match, but her moveset will not be accurate. And I may or may not actually have their tag entrance set up in exhibition. We'll see. But I'll use their Alta tires. Oh, she doesn't have one. She has some weird thing I was working on. So, yeah, I need to make her Alta tire too. I chose wisely then. No, I was working on it. The Alta tire was actually not for her. I was making it for someone else, but I was just too lazy to exit out of the character. And I saved it in case I wanted to use it. She's not Native American, though. I mean, obviously, yeah. There is one version of Bailey that was up recently. It was her singles attire.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, Alice Snow and Callie Frost.
I think you have Natty up. You have one version of Bailey. I think Brooklyn Glory. Maybe Abby. I can't remember. But I know you have Natty up. I know you have a Bailey up.
Champions, Bailey and Black.
I'm sorry I've let you down.
Guys, despite the fact that the title is not on the line here tonight, I still expect to see the champ fight her fight once the bell rings.
I wouldn't expect anything less, Cole. The champ I know doesn't take nights off, regardless of what's at stake. When I looked at the card for tonight, this one definitely stood out as one you don't want to miss.
A lot of times you see champs dial it back a bit when the title is not on the line, but I don't expect to see that from her here. Starting to feel it. It's the fear of the unknown that can sometimes hinder a woman in a tornado tag team match such as this. Running clothesline.
Oh, nasty impact. Suplex.
The elbow.
Control is decimated.
She's starting to sweat a bit, but you can bet she has plenty of fight in her.
This is where we might just see one of these women pull away from the other for good. Got the up. Ooh, what impact.
Back in from the apron.
Brought in the hard way.
Just rake in the face. Boom, what impact.
Looks like she's starting to stumble a bit. If she's not careful, she's going to find herself in some serious trouble here.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
Not so fast. What a strike. Look out. There she goes.
Actually,
Bulldog.
She's starting to feel the pressure. She'll need to find a...
We got to cover.
She's looking to get out of here with a win early.
She came here to fight, not lay down. Look at the look in her eyes. She's in the zone now.
Oh, man, she's rolling now.
She reverses out of it, and not a second too soon. Close call there.
She is on fire. Oh, man, she's rolling now.
Going to the top. High risk.
thanks, man.
I think this is the beginning. Beautiful dive. She can close the door here. Beautiful technique.
She's fading very quickly here, guys. You have to wonder how much...
Unceremoniously deposited down. Man, she knows how to make a comeback.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure her table just shook a bit.
About 5, 10
What a stomp. Good grief.
She's countering nicely now.
right?
Yeah, a second ago, she was almost done. Look at her go.
Just breaking down the opponent. Here she comes on the counter.
We'll see if she can turn things around.
When she gets in attack mode, look out. Reverses that one. Oh, bringing it back between the ropes. Too close for comfort. She just will not give up, Cole. Look at the look in her eyes. She's in the zone now. Outrageous athleticism on the Hurricanrana. Taking a shortcut here.
Come on, Reg.
Too close for cover. She's still in this one. Beautiful technique.
Oh, man, she's rolling now.
Really working over the body. Look out, look out. This could be it. You gotta believe this one's over.
Wow, she's fought her way all the way back here.
Nasty drop.
Ooh, what impact.
Oh, no, this isn't going to end well. Deconstructing the knee. Spinning heel kick.
That'll rock anybody.
Warm up the bus. This one is over. That's how you keep your opponent off balance, Cole. Ooh, what an uppercut.
Oh, what a kick.
That's how you put an exclamation point on a match.
On the line.
Brought in
The shoulders are down.
2.
Oh, how resilient was that?
She kicked out there, but I don't know how much more she can take.
What a hurricanrana.
Oh, and be sure to favor her.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow. Going for the cover. 1. And there's the breakup. Just in the nick of time.
Slammed with authority.
Here she goes. Back in the ring now. Something big is coming. Watch out here. Axe kick. Move. She's in full control now. Full impact. She's got her. The end may be near. Looks like she wants to beat her inside the ring. With the point of the elbow. No, she gets out of it. But she's still struggling, Cole. The end might just be near for her. Nailed it. Wow, what a gritty performance.
She is on fire. Look at her go.
Looking for a repeat. Impact. Now, she just needs to finish her off. Okay, this time has to do it.
She is on fire.
This might be it.
Oh,
and she looked like she had no chance just a few moments ago. Nasty impact.
Looks like she won. Here we go for the win. 1, 2. Oh, somehow.
I can't believe she kicked out there.
And the ref goes down.
We need a new ref out here fast.
Putting it all on the line. She's looking at it. Oh, Death Valley bomb. She goes for the cover. 1, 2. She's in a bad way here, Byron.
Don't count her out yet, Michael.
Trapped in the corner. Yeah, here we go. Super kick. Not done yet. Another.
Golly.
Oh, kick.
She can pick up the win here, guys.
Here's a cover. Could be it. This could be big. When you look at this, simply amazing.
It looks like they both did their homework heading into this one.
She's calling for it. She's in control.
Right, that was a long way down.
Oh, here we go. Oh, Corey, he unloaded there. This could mean trouble. She's got her. She's in full control now. Oh, and she gets out of the way.
That's a strategy.
We're going to lock it in here. She works her way out of that one.
She's still got a bit of an uphill climb here, though.
What a strike. Quick thinking to avoid that one. Sleeper slam.
I think she's trying to prove a point here.
This is a tough spot to find yourself in, that's for sure.
But if anybody could break free from this, it's this superstar right here.
Oh, what impact.
That should do it.
The first one was vicious, but somehow this one was...
Here's the cover.
Look at her go.
2. What is keeping this competitor going?
She just will not give up, Cole.
She's out of it, guys.
Yeah, she's leaving herself wide open here.
Beautiful technique. Nailed it.
Oh, man, she's rolling now.
She might have it. Oh, my goodness, this hurts. Oh!
That's all she wrote, fellas.
Looks like she wants to beat her inside the ring. Point of the elbow, nailed it. Now that got those shoulders on the mat. 2. Gets the shoulder up. Wow, what's it going to take?
Rock lights out. DDT connects.
That has got to be it. Yeah, talk about a bumpy link.
She's turning the tables.
They ain't turned yet. Still got some work to do.
We're looking at complete domination here. She counters before it's too late.
You can see the confidence just beaming from her right now.
Look out! In a powerful takedown.
She might not know where she is right now.
On the shoulders here.
It could be a long way down from there.
Kick! Vicious attack.
Trying to make sure everybody like the phone still working.
Uh-oh.
Watch out.
Bam! What a slam. Oh, look at that. And she's toying with her now. And she's trying to flip the script here.
Easier said than done, Michael. She is on fire.
This might be it.
Oh, my. That's it.
And this has got to be it. She's able to get out of the way there. Just a step quicker, it looks like. Ooh, what impact. Oh, nasty impact.
she can pick up the win here, guys.
Your whole body hurts after
Penny in predicament. One. She drops hard.
Things are looking pretty good for her now.
I never read it time.
Will it be? I think so. When she gets in attack mode, look out. We're looking at complete domination here.
She's looking at it. She better do something fast. Look at that. She escapes.
Talk about coming. Some good technique right there.
And one more time.
Ooh, she's back in full control now. You can see the confidence just beaming from her right now. You gotta believe this one's over.
Oof. A second time.
Oh, nasty impact.
This one is over. One of my favorite submission moves in all of the WWE.
She's got her in her sights.
It's locked in. They tapped. They tapped.
That match is worth another look. Here we go.
She's taking care of business. Look at her go. Remember this? And that's exactly how she wanted to end this thing.
Here are your winners, Bailey and Lex Black.
Big win here in tag team action tonight. These two work so well together, Michael. I'd be surprised if they went their separate ways anytime soon.
As hard as it will be not to think about that amazing match we just saw, we must move on here, guys.
Is that better? I realized that you were not able to hear me while the match was going on. So I'm trying to fix the sound. Let's see. Man, it's been way too long since I've done this. But I think that's probably good. Is that too loud? It's probably too loud. Yeah, I will. By any chance, does anyone know how to prioritize the microphone in the stream? I cannot seem to find the option for it. Maybe it's in here. Audio sharing. Sorry, I know that's probably really annoying. I just got a new headset, so getting the audio thing fixed, I don't know. Yeah, I'm using it's a new headset that you just plug into the controller, and I'm not used to using that. I used to have a USB headset that was a lot better in sound separation, but this one, I don't know. This is the first time I've used it for a stream. Someone said they wanted to see some characters that I don't have up on community creations, and there's a lot of those, so I don't think I've put Alex Price up yet. So well, I don't know if I got it fixed, but when I start this match, you may or may not be able to hear me, but I'll still be reading your comments. All right, James. You know what? You're a genius. Let's do that. That may be too much. I don't know. We'll find out. That's actually a cool name for a tag division. Valkyries. I like that. Dang it, and I forgot to go grab the Calgary Hit Squad. I failed you twice, James. So, Burke and Bishop was a joint project, or a joint team made by me and a 16-bit guy. He made Jordan Bishop, and I made Ashley Burke. Yeah, I think it's a cool name.
following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way
No,
to
I
the
like
ring,
Valkyrie's
accompanied
better.
by Jordan
It's more
Bishop.
original.
And from Melbourne, Australia, Ashley Dirk. And her opponent, from Tokyo, Japan, Shade Yuri.
Singles action on its way, and it sounds like this arena is more than ready to kick this one off.
So is social media, Michael. The opening bell hasn't even rung, and yet both these superstars are already trending.
Ashley Burke versus Sayuri. Actually, haven't done this match yet, so this is a first.
Singles action is underway, and in this one, I wouldn't attempt to predict what's going to happen. I'd just be ready for anything. Sometimes that's all you can do.
Oh, man, this is going to be great.
You gotta believe this one's over. Boom!
Drop kick. Hits the mark.
Hurricane Rana!
I have the wrong arena assigned to this show. I'll have to fix that.
She has some reason to be concerned here. This is not how she drew this one up.
You know, she's the kind of competitor
Is
that
it easier to
actually
hear
likes
me?
getting hit. It motivates
Or
her.
am I still kind of
This
low?
might just be what she needs.
Looking for all the glory here. She's looking to get out of here with a win early. Not yet.
And the slam.
I'm gonna guess from the silence that it's still a little hard to hear.
Power bomb.
Oh, okay.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
Ooh, what impact. No, she's too quick for her. Haluva kick. It is over. Things starting to go the other way for her.
Here we go.
And she kicks out with relative ease. She's still in this one.
Well, that's good to know. At least now I know I won't be using this microphone to do any kind of recording with dialogue.
She might have it.
She's starting to fight out, guys.
No,
She breaks it.
Wow, she's quite the escape artist, Michael.
Only one place to go when you're stuck in the fireman's carry.
Yeah, down. And I can tell you it's not a pleasant trip.
Oh, my goodness, crushing it.
Oh, man, she's rolling now.
She may be in a bad way here. At this point, it's
What a cross face. That was simply amazing. Gotta applaud this game plan. Attack the neck. I like it.
She works her way out of the hold.
And I don't know how. That was locked in pretty good.
Gonna destroy your face.
Takes her off her feet.
That's how you eliminate somebody's vertical game.
On to the back of the neck. Who knows what's going to happen? This match could go anywhere. When she gets in attack mode, look out. What's he doing? Looking for the win. Abdominal stretch. It's locked in.
This is a great way to wear down your opponent. Now that's what I call making a statement. Up handle. Go powerbomb.
I bet this could do it.
What a way to win a singles match.
That's awesome, man. So you've been doing it for 2 years?
We got our money's worth with that one. Take a look.
That's a woman on a mission. She's taking care of business. This was another great moment. And if you don't enjoy watching her perform, there's something seriously wrong with you.
Here is your winner, Ashley Durr.
wow. Huge pinfall win here tonight.
And talk about displaying a never-say-die attitude. It was as if winning was the only option here tonight.
It'll be interesting to see the fallout following this big singles win here tonight.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think commentary is really necessary unless you just absolutely want it. It's a lot of work, and the reward isn't really always all that great. Not that there aren't people out there who are very skilled and very good at it, but I find usually I turn it off, even on YouTube. I found it very hard to listen to myself do commentary, so I stopped doing it. Plus, I feel like unless you really know what you're doing and you have really good audio equipment, and you have a good setup, it's just not worth it. And I don't have all those things, so I mean, I'm not terrible at it, but I'm not the best either. I'm gonna grab the Canadian Coalition, or not Canadian Coalition, Calgary Hit Squad. He doesn't. He kind of stays off. He does have a YouTube, but he does not have anything uploaded on it. So, and he doesn't have a Twitter at all. The best way to check out his work is to help him out and download his stuff from Community Creations so that he can put more up for people to enjoy. He does have some championships up as well and some arenas. I did do a championship for him. The GWH Heavyweight Championship is one that I made for him, but the rest are belts that he made, I believe. And he makes all of his own characters, and yeah, he does great work. Oh, dude, I went back and tried to watch some of my old stuff, and it's pretty brutal. Oh, that's right. You actually have more than the bronze tier. I'm still on the first one. Callie. Thank you for uploading them, dude. Yeah, I had it off, and then I turned it back on the last time I played because I can't remember why. I think I was doing the career mode or something. I don't know. Never say never. I don't know if this is the same. I think that's the same one that I have. And I've got her and them. Awesome. Oh, yeah. I don't think I got the new Natty. Actually, I can tell. I do not have her. Ah. See, now let's just be real. This is ridiculous. All right. It's telling me I gotta delete some logos. So, James, don't take her off because I'm not going to subject you to me going through and handpicking logos to remove. I have a lot of arena logos that were test logos I need to get rid of. And yep. Unfortunately. Which also means I can't finish my arenas until I clean them up. Which is pretty crazy, actually. Good to know. I know there's like a, you can go into the deletion utility and delete all unused logos, but I'm not going to do that because I am deathly afraid of it breaking a lot of my characters. And you would think that, oh, that's a crazy thing to think, but you have to remember that this is a 2K developed game. Anything that can happen will happen. So I'm not going to use that feature. I'm just going to have to wait and manually delete them. I'll do a triple threat. Jury Sonata. And I'm guessing that's... Is that said Yuri? Yeah, you know what's weird is I did the delete unused logos, and even though I had a logo on Noelle, it completely broke Noelle. So then I had to go back in and re-upload all of her logos. Yeah, baby! I have a feeling that if Val was in this match, Bryce Jordan would stay in the locker room. Are you excited for Val, or do you want Val to be in the match? Just let me know. Oh, and this gym, which makes my wife laugh very, very hard. Yeah, I think they would just decimate him. All the same though, I don't think since I no I've used Val. I was about to say I wasn't sure if I played as him, but I did do a match with him. Okay. I don't think I don't know. Well, you've seen Troy probably in my shows before. But for see, that's tough. I think what I'll do is see they're both their overalls are both very high. I'll pick Val. Yeah, we'll go with Val. And this time we're going to use the actual correct arena. You know, Ricky Maru, that is, that's a no. And if you guys are up for one more match after this, I can do another match, and I'll let y'all. You can pick anyone, and I'll tell you if they have a finished moveset or not. Yeah, I think part of it for me, the reason I don't typically watch them is, well, it's multi-leveled. One reason is I usually don't have a character on the show. And two, I just don't have the time to watch them.
The following contest
I think Bryce is a little in over his head on this one.
match. Making his way to the ring from Brooklyn, New
Guys,
York.
the upcoming triple threat
weighing
match
in
should be
at
nothing short of
228
spectacular.
pounds.
Yeah, especially
Bryce
considering what a victory could do for the
Jordan.
career of the superstar who walks out of here with the win.
Ray versus Noel. That's a possibility. They both have finished movesets.
And his opponents, first, from the United States of America, weighing in at 315 pounds, Tyson.
Funny thing is, I used to make this guy a long time ago, and he
Guys,
wasn't.
this sold-out arena is
He
buzzing
wasn't
right now in
a tag
anticipation
team
of this triple
with,
threat match.
Yeah, and I'm willing to bet the concession stands are on empty right now. Nobody wants to miss even a second of this match.
Yeah, I really need to do that. I do want to finish it, and I have pretty much the entire story planned out. I just need to get off my lazy ass and do it. I mean, it's a lot of work, but I think should be pretty fun.
And from Buffalo, New York, weighing in at 285 pounds, the superstar.
All right, James.
Byron, what's the game plan for these superstars heading into this triple threat match?
Michael, a lot of times you'll see a competitor lurking in the weeds, just waiting
JC
for the
Pullins.
right
I've seen
time
him
to
on
strike.
Twitter.
But knowing these three superstars the way I do, I doubt we'll see any of them standing by idly here tonight.
I typically will not download someone's character just for the hell of it. Usually I don't want to sound snobby or anything like that, but I typically download characters that are a number of things. One, not involved in a sim
We're
fed.
underway, guys, with this highly
I've
anticipated
made a
triple
conscious
threat match.
decision to avoid that.
Clothesline!
That'll leave a mark.
Incredible
Excuse me.
power. Wow, what a vertical suplex.
Yeah, once I finish Ray's entrance, she'll be done completely. She's got two attires, her moveset, her victory, all that stuff is done. I just need to finish her entrance.
Breaker.
And then Haley, I just need to go through her moveset and clean it up just a little bit. Like, I don't think her taunts are done yet. And maybe some of
That'll
her
leave a mark.
some of her grapples, but I'll have to look through it. I'll try to get them up soon. I know that I put Alice up a while back, so.
Military.
Oh, man, incredible impact.
Oh, debilitating elbow drop.
Yeah, I know that, but I feel like a lot of people will not bother, and they'll just download the character. You know what I mean? And if someone else is going to be using my character, I want them to be accurate.
Good grief.
I want them to be finished, at least to the best of my knowledge, finished. And it's the same reason. Like if I went out to buy a car, I wanted to have 4 wheels. You know what I mean?
When this guy's
Usually if I do an
look out.
update, I will,
He's looking at it.
if it's just the moveset, I will upload the moveset. So if
What an uppercut.
I knew it was only
if you're
a
ever
matter of
curious,
time.
I don't have any
There's
up
no
now, but if you're ever
rebounding from a
curious
strike
and you
like
want to make sure I haven't updated a moveset, you can just check. I'm pretty good about putting that stuff up once I
Real
make
nicely done. I
changes.
can't believe he's in this.
Although typically when I make a change, there's more than just the moveset, so I'll re-upload the
Be
character.
expected, though. It's not like he's in there with a slouch, guys.
The dangers
But
of
the
this
nice thing
triple
is
threat
with
match
community
appear to
creations this
escalate
year is
quickly
you can
on.
actually tell
And
if
this
you
has
have,
all the moves
if it's the exact
impact.
version you have on
I
your
think this is the
console,
beginning of the end, Michael.
it'll tell you that.
So much
There will be a
damage
little
inflicted.
folder icon,
Can he do it here?
which is really helpful.
And he kicks out.
Have to put in a little more work than that.
Check this out.
Ah, backbreaker. He's done
And Bryce Jordan's actually doing pretty well.
Turnbuckle.
The superstar always needs to be ready to be attacked.
Here he goes.
Beautiful technique.
I'm not sure.
Is that enough for the win?
Ooh, what impact.
Showing some quickness there.
A competitor must be ready for the possibility that they'll fall victim to a 2-on-1 attack on a triple threat match. A great example of that was the triple threat match on SmackDown Live between AJ Styles, Dolph Ziggler, and Baron Corbin. No one thought that Ziggler and Styles would work together to perform a double dive off the barricade that put Corbin through the Spanish announce
It's a
table.
nice big
And that's
boot.
exactly what a superstar always needs to have in the back of their mind. That at some point, their two opponents will most likely join together and take them out. It's one of many occupational hazards that come with competing in a triple threat match.
Some superstars who've
I kinda
competed in a
like
triple
the
threat match
Chris
feel
Carter
it's a
name.
good idea to have both a finishing move that brings you to a pinfall attempt on your opponent and a submission
Yeah,
move
I've
that
watched.
can make your opponent
I do watch some call shows, and
Harsh impact. Nobody controls the pace of a match.
give me a second.
Quite like this guy. Will this be enough? This is what makes him one of the best in the business. Yeah, he's got a lot left in him. Not yet. He might have it. Boom, impact.
that has got to be it.
No, he releases the hold.
What in the world is he thinking? Does he not want to win?
There's the pin. Can his opponent kick out? Here he goes. What a slam.
Impactful. Will jar your spine.
We've got a cover. 1, 2, and he breaks the cover.
He is not going to go down without a fight, Michael.
Oh, he turns it around. Shoulders on the mat. 1, 2. I don't know too many other guys that would have been able to kick out of that.
With all the damage done, you have to wonder how much more it'll take.
He has him right where he wants him. Drop kick.
Oh, great height.
No, there's the reversal. He's got him down. This is it. 2. I can't believe he had the energy to kick out of that.
I'm just as shocked as everyone else, Cole, his opponent included. Jarring impact.
He's making a statement here with this attack. His shoulders are down. 2. And he kicks out.
He's still in this.
I want to say I've seen a match or two with a few of those.
Ouch. When this guy's on, look out.
It's hard to keep up because
He might have
like I said, I don't really watch a lot of shows. I do watch some, especially if they're just like individual matches. I'll watch them occasionally.
Now. Not a lot of superstars can pull off a move like that.
But I'll check them out.
Back in from the floor. He doesn't want to do this outside the ring. Oh, right to the gut.
Brutal knee right to the face.
There's the pin. 1, 2. And he got a near fall out of it. Wow. Right in the mouth.
Enough already.
He's lining
I'm surprised that no one's busted open.
Oh, good night.
Sure.
To the back of the neck. Scottish.
He may get the 3 count.
I think that's it.
I think so.
And a near fall.
No,
This is amazing. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
I didn't use anything out.
And if he hits this one's over.
Well,
Oh, the old European uppercut.
that might be it.
Thinking about a submission here, Case.
There's got to be some point in the match where those... Look out, he breaks free.
Great job by him there, but he's... Spear! Can he finish him off here? Even more amazing this time around.
He's got the shoulders down.
Dyson, that was not a very smart move.
Vertical suplex.
Nice.
He looks for it once again.
The slam! Wow, what a gritty performance.
Cover here. 2. And he got a near fall out of it.
Wow, that's pure power, guys.
Uh-oh. Here we go. Here we go. He's looking at it. Power slam. But he's going for the pin. 2, 3. And this match is over.
What do they call that when the
Triple Threat's always delivered
when the
3
big
times
guy
the action, and
loses,
that one was no
but he's
exception.
not the
Take a
one
look.
that's pinned?
He's getting
Anyways,
it done here.
they were protecting Val right there.
Check him out here.
Good for Dyson though, he got a win.
Man, oh man, look at that. He was on point the entire match, as you can see here.
Here is your winner, Tyson.
That's coming up big here for 2 of WWE's best.
Few things are more rewarding than that feeling of keeping your opponent's shoulders down.
I think Val
for the
would
3 count.
probably argue that
Buffalo is still buzzing
he
over
would
the
he
outcome
would
of
not
this
lose
match.
at the pay-per-view. But yeah, that's funny. All right. So, I think I'm gonna do one more match before I end it. So, I think I'm trying to remember what the request was. Val, it was in his contract, you know. Val's a big shot from Hollywood. Should I go with Pathfinder Ray or Rising Sun? Which one, guys? Now, her entrance, like I said, isn't finished. Noelle is 100% finished. Actually, what arenas do I have that are... I think that's the only one I have that's not my own. Yeah, he's got some really great stuff. Both him and a 16 big guy, or Jay, they both have some really good stuff. No, this is too unlimited because I don't remember if I have everything set up right. It is important to know that Noelle is actually not a UPW superstar. At least not yet. Yeah, sometimes that's a good idea, you know, just refresh things.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Yamaguchi, Japan, Ray.
Brownies are good stuff, man.
Get ready, guys. Big-time singles matches coming up here.
And I can assure you these two superstars have been waiting all day to get their hands on each other.
I finally made some banana bread. No, I read this comic that said, to me it was really funny. I laughed for a good while. In fact, if I read it again, I'd probably laugh again. But it was talking about how bananas will sit and wilt and, you know, start to rot or over ripen, and everyone says they're going to make it into banana bread, but they never do. And that's just, it was funny to me because it's so true for our house. Every time we have bananas, I end up having to throw them away. So
one-on-one action coming up here, guys.
it was just funny that I actually finally made banana bread.
Totally agree, Michael. When you have two superstars as hungry as these two competing in the ring, you can bet it'll be memorable.
I had a UPW Facebook page, but it wasn't really getting any traction, so I ended it.
And there's the bell. And here we go. This is the type of battle that you can show someone who's new to our brand of entertainment and say, this is what WWE
yeah, I think I showed it to you.
all about.
I don't know
you may have
who's
seen it
looking more
elsewhere
forward
also.
to this, the women in the ring or me?
We're at a crossroads. Neither competitor is backing down here. They're struggling for control right now. This might be it.
Oh, my.
Brainbuster.
Jeez, that was nasty.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
Oh yeah, I mean, I was enjoying it too, but I felt like I wasn't updating it enough because I was with that and with Twitter, and I was trying to get everything finished. So it was just like another thing. So it started out, I was like, oh, this will be fun,
Beginning to
and
look
then
bad for her here.
I felt like I wasn't really keeping up with it enough.
Back in control of this thing.
If you're the cover pin.
And only a one count.
He's still in this one.
Oh, nasty impact.
He's able to get out of the way there. Now leapfrog. Drop down.
Look at the look in her eyes. She's in the zone now. What a strike. I think she's trying to prove a point here. Ooh.
Nailed it. Taken off her feet now.
And you're not going to win many matches down there. I can tell you that. She should stay where she is.
Drop kick to the knee. And she drops her.
That was about as in your face as it gets.
She's looking at it. Oh, brutal.
She's got a chance to win it here.
Cover here. And she kicks out at 2.
Yeah, it's going to take more than that.
She might.
This might be it.
Oh, my. I think this is the beginning of the end, Michael. Oh, it's locked in. The crossface. Game, set, match. This one is over. One of my favorite submission moves in all of the WWE.
Whoa, impressive.
You can say that again. I never thought she'd... And face first, flapjack.
She's got it now.
2, and the fight must go on.
So resourceful.
Uh-oh.
First up, and a sidekick.
Oh, look at it.
Scoop slam. A high-risk maneuver in the works from that top turnbuckle. Whoa! Jumping, leaping attack.
At this point, it looks like even the winner of this match will walk out of here beaten and battered.
Oh, chin-breaking uppercut. She's looking absolutely fatigued out there. This might just be the end of the road for her.
That should do it right there.
2. She goes for the cover. 2. How did she kick out?
She's still in this one.
She is on fire.
Leg drop. She's... Oh, what a slam! That hurt.
Nice. Shut it down.
Look at her go.
She will not be denied. She might have it. There may be no
That'll be it
escaping
right
this
there.
fireman's carry.
I don't know. Never say never, Cole.
Oh, what a crash.
Man, she knows how to make a comeback. And will this be it?
Yes. 2. Well, that was a close call.
What a match.
She's calling for it. She counters before it's too late. Drop kick.
Beautiful. At some point, the referee may want to think about stopping this one before somebody gets seriously injured.
Thanks, dude.
Oh, and she gets out of the way.
Ooh, what impact.
It might start to degrade if they're outside the ring too long, though.
Looks like she wants to beat her inside the ring. Here she goes, back in the ring now. She dodges that one.
Oh, man, she's rolling now.
I see where she's going with this.
One more shot and she's done.
Boom! Head scissors DDT.
She can pick up the win here, guys.
She's calling her out. She's looking at it. Shooting star. She goes for the cover. 2. Oh, somehow.
Not quite.
Oh, yeah, man. No problem.
Wraps a powerbomb here, Corey.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Into the powerbomb position now.
And that's not necessarily where you want to be at this point in the match. Look out. She could be done.
You can see the confidence just beaming from her right now. Reverses that one. The running senton.
Crushing impact.
We may be looking at our winner here, guys.
She's got something in mind.
Some good technique right there.
She gets in attack mode. Look out.
Oh, right to the skull. That might have done it, Cole.
I think we're about to see a high-risk move from the top rope. She's got her where she wants her. She wants it one more time.
Beautiful technique.
An incredible combination. In here.
Nice. 2. Kick out at 2. Whoa, that may have been a slow count.
Very admirable performance here, but you have to wonder.
And she's trying to flip the script here.
Easier said than done, Michael.
Harsh impact.
She's got her in her sights.
She hits here. Then
Blackjack!
face first. Now it's time to capitalize.
Shoulders on the mat.
1, 2, 3. Yes! Takes it.
Yeah, I think that's probably the first time
put
the
on quite a
computer
show.
has
Here's
kicked
another
out of
gander.
that since I've made
Look
her.
at her go.
Not of all
She's taking
time,
care
but
of
in this
business.
game.
Look at her go.
Yeah, thanks for joining in, man. It was fun. I'm glad you enjoyed my ramblings.
She left it all in the ring, and I expected nothing less.
Here is your winner, Noah Taylor.
Gonna feel the effects of this win for a while.
Wow, I can't believe the amount of punishment that had to be inflicted in order for those shoulders to stay down for the 3 count.
East Rutherford
Absolutely,
hasn't
man.
sat down since
Thanks
the
for
bell
stopping
rang.
by.
I think they're in awe over what they just saw.
Sleep well, brother. I was pretty pleased with that match, actually. Thought it turned out pretty well. All right, James, and whoever else is left, Homeless Jazz. I don't know if you're still here. I guess that's it, man. unless you want me to do one more, but. Oh yeah, no problem, brother. You have a good night. Of course, if you want to chat with me, you know where to find me. Just finish, Haley. All right, man. Y'all have a good night. Peace, and thanks for joining.